Hello, welcome to the CNA program. My name is Mickey. I'm one of the instructors, and I would like to take this opportunity to show you that there are many ways that you can make a practice mannequin at home. And you can use stuff that you have at home when you make your mannequin. It's as simple as a couple of blankets, a couple of beach towels, and a regular bath towel. Some paper towels, a pair of gloves, a pair of socks, a set of sweats, and a pillow that's not being used. So let me start by showing you how to make your Grannykin's body. And I'm calling it Grannykin because we have Grandma chase the mannequin's sweatsuit. So the first thing you would want to do is take your pillow and stuff it up in the shirt. No, actually, back up. You're gonna need your beach towels because you gotta make arms first. And it's easier to stuff the arms with the beach towels if the pillow's not in the way. So just fold them till you got a nice long roll. Take your arm with the towel, your sleeve with the towel, and your arm in the sleeve. Ta-da! Granny's got an arm. So obviously you would do this on the other side. Granny's sprouting arms like some kind of demonic monster. How about that? So now Granny has two arms. She's a little limp, but that's okay. We're just going to use her to be able to practice to do your clinical skills at home. Okay, so now Granny has an upper torso. Granny has now got two arms and a body. So if you had a hoodie sweatshirt, you could take another towel and roll it up and then put it into a circle like this and put it in the hood, and that would make you a head. Okay? So there Granny has a head to work on. And if you really didn't like that, you could do like I did. Paper marker, a permanent marker, and a paper plate. You could take that to the towel, and now Granny has a face. Granny will need some ears, so you could draw ears on here. One of the skills that you're going to learn in this program is doing some passive range of motion, and that's one of the landmarks that you'll need to use when you're practicing that particular skill. To make legs, two blankets that you're not using. Again, just fold them so that you can get some length out of them. And then just like with Granny's arms, you're gonna stuff the legs. Granny's gonna take on a very lifelike quality here very quickly. Here's Granny's other leg. Now you may be asking, why do we have to make this? Because with the world being what it is in this pandemic, we will find that people become exposed, whether they do so intentionally or not. And we have had occasion to have to send students home to be able to practice online. And we have a program that we use that you will become very familiar with, where we interact with one another, instructor to student, online. And I can watch you, or the other instructors, your instructor can watch you performing your skills using your mannequin. Another thing that you're gonna need is you're gonna need a pair of socks, okay? You'll need a pair of socks, and you can just use some paper towel, you can use washcloths, whatever you wanna use, but you need to stuff the sock. And the reason I tell you I like for you to stuff the towel all the way, or the blanket all the way down to the foot is on one of these legs, you need a foot, okay? So what you can do is just pull your sock up over the end of the blanket, just like this. And now Granny has a weird looking foot, but it's a foot. The more you stuff the sock, the more you fill out the sock, the more it will look like a foot. So I just real quick stuff some in here. Oh, here's one, sorry. Here's one that has a towel in it. You can see it looks a little more lifelike. So I could put this one on the other leg, but I'm gonna move on. If you have some gloves, okay, you can take plastic gloves. You can also use paper towel to stuff your glove to give Granny a hand, which I've already done here. Again, it's not great, but it's a hand, so we've simulated a hand. Some of the things that, most of the exercises that we'll do, and you can just use things around the house. Any kind of tape will do, even packing tape. You know, you can use packing tape to make Granny's head. We can attach Granny's head to the towels. We can attach Granny's head to her body. Hold still, Granny. Now Granny has a head, she has a body, she has arms and legs, and she has a foot. So now you're set. You might think that we would be finished, but no, we're not. We have some other things. Other things that you can use around the house to complete your skills. You will learn to do denture care. You could use just a small Tupperware bowl with a lid. When you're doing denture care, you're gonna have to learn how to brush teeth. I'm sure everybody somewhere has got a toothbrush that they're not using, or you could use your toothbrush. But basically all you're gonna do is take the aluminum foil, you're gonna roll it in a tube, just like this, shape it into a set of teeth. Look at there, you got a set of teeth. Now you can pretend to brush the teeth to do mouth care. We will provide you with a kit to use. Should the event arrive that we need to send you home and that you'll be practicing at home, we will have a small kit that we will get for you to be able to use to do skills practice with. And the kit will contain a bedpan, a waterproof pad or two, some gloves to practice with, a PPE gown. Oh, we will give you in the kit, there'll be a denture cup with a lid, some alcohol pad, white pads, a toothbrush, and an emesis basin. This little kidney-shaped basin is an emesis basin. And then, of course, this is the bath basin. So we'll send you home with some of these things to practice with, because these are kind of difficult to come by. But you can use any number of things. Another thing that you will need to use at home is a large button-up shirt. Because one of the things that you're going to have to do is to take Granny out of a gown and put Granny into a shirt. That's one of your skills. And Granny obviously has got a weak right arm. She also has a weak left arm, but we won't talk about that. So you'll need something to have. First off, Granny has to be in a gown. Now, a gown can look like anything, okay? But we all know that hospital gowns are worn backwards with the opening down the back. So you could use a bathrobe. You could use another big shirt to put on backwards like this, because then you're gonna have to take Granny out of this one and put Granny a clean shirt on, okay? And you'll learn how to do this as we continue to move forward through the steps of the skills. But you will need a button-down shirt. Short sleeve is probably easier to use than long. but any shirt will do. You can roll the sleeves up on a long sleeve if that's all you have. So these are just some ideas of things that you can use at home to be able to set up your own practice environment for your skills lab at home. Thank you.